Well, that was awful. I'm never going back down there, that's for damn sure.
Me when talking about this DLC.
With things like that wandering around, you couldn't even if you wanted to.
It was a valuable learning experience.
Aren't you optimistic? There were a few times I was sure we were done for.
Has Aelfric yet returned? We must present the chalice to the church at once.
You're all safe. How could you sneak off at a time like this?
What happened?
Some strangers from the outside have kidnapped Master Aelfric.
Aelfric? No, it cannot be true.
It happened as soon as he returned from the monastery. Bandits were lying in wait.
Damn it! How could this happen?
This was clearly premeditated. I am certain it is connected to the bandits we fended off earlier.
Have you alerted the church?
Not yet. It all happened so suddenly. Do you think we should? Can we trust them? If we cause too much trouble, Abyss is doomed.
Now isn't the time to worry about that. We're in no position to cover something like this up. The church has eyes and ears everywhere, so they may already know what's going on. Either way, go and tell them the news. Now.
Sure thing. Understood.
Also, if anyone was wounded, send them here. We'll patch them up with healing magic. Wait, where's Hapi? And Linhardt?
Happy, wherever did you disappear to? Aelfric has been...
I know. Take a look at this.
What's that? Looks like some kind of fancy letter.
That's because it is. It was lying in the classroom. We have abducted Cardinal Aelfric. We can guarantee his safety, for now. If you want to help him, meet us tomorrow evening in the ruins of the old chapel. Bring the chalice. Know that if you alert the knights, the Cardinal's life will be forfeit.
Could it be?
No doubt about it. This letter must have been left by the people who abducted Aelfric.
Yeah, obviously.
Then our enemy really is after the chalice. All the while, they were waiting for us to locate it for them. No, no! Something about this does not ring true.
None of it rings true. So which part in particular are you talking about?
How did the enemy know that we were searching for the chalice to begin with? This can only mean that someone in Abyss is...
You smell a rat. Someone who notified the church of our plan. It's no good talking about theoretical rats right now. First, we have to deal with the problem at hand.
Too true. For once, you are speaking reasonably.
All right, then. After moving, you will see a list of possible unit commands. Sword of the Creator can now be used 20 times. Oh, it's back to full. Hello.
Aelfric's been taken hostage. Who could do such a dishonorable thing? It doesn't matter. Abyss needs him. We've got to form a rescue party. I just hope we're not getting in over our heads. We don't exactly know what we're dealing with.
Yeah, dude. No telling. No telling. People over in the classroom.
Things were dicey for a bit there. Gotta say, I'm relieved that no harm befell anyone in Abyss. I've made sure that the elderly and children are hidden in their homes. They need to stay safe.
What is that dude doing up on that barrel right there? Smart move.
Comes naturally to me. When I say jump, my rogues jump. That's why they call me boss. So that's the deal. People are safe for now. But I can't shake the feeling that something's just off. All we can do at this point is focus on the problem staring us in the face.
Yeah, we'll make it work. You were abducted once.
We've got to get Alfie back. I was abducted once, when I was younger. My captor used me as a test subject in her twisted experiments.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe we can just give them the chalice and they'll release him unharmed.
I doubt it.
Might I have a word? It concerns the blackguards who abducted Aelfric. I alluded to it before, but I sincerely believe there is a spy in Abyss.
I bet it's you. I think you're right. I think it's Aelfric. I'm convinced he's evil. He comes off as way too kind.
We're in agreement then? Yuri is exceedingly devoted to his friends, but there are times that he can be a bit too trusting.
All right. Moving right along then. Who we got hanging out over here? Ah, best girls.
The identities of the Cardinals are a closely guarded secret of the Church, yet Aelfric's status was disclosed in that letter. Could this signal a power struggle within the Church? Or perhaps that's what they want us to believe. Either way, we should pay close attention.
We were hoping that Chalice would protect Abyss, but it's the reason Aelfric got captured. That's ironic. The people here really adore him. I'm sure they'd appreciate our help getting him back. Then again, are we getting too involved? Maybe we should leave before we make things any worse.
Hilda. It doesn't matter if we make things worse, as long as we still just handle it in the end. Let's just make more problems that we can solve. It'll work out fine.
According to the legend that Aelfric shared with us, the chalice has the power to bring back the dead. Are his captors hoping to resurrect someone? Or perhaps they simply intend to sell it for an exorbitant payoff.
I bet they're gonna bring back Mamoru Uchiha to fight in the war. Let's go!
So it turns out all Aelfric is a cardinal, huh? Hard to imagine such an important figure getting abducted. And whoever took him somehow knows we have the chalice. I bet they know how to use the thing, too. I doubt they just plan to decorate their mantle with it.
Yeah, I'm with Claude. They're gonna use it for nefarious purposes.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
I think I got it.
It's me. I'm a failure, a farce, an insult to the noble title of Abyss Keeper.
I still think Aelfric is evil. He reeks of Nintendo villains, specifically Nintendo. Like, maybe I wouldn't be so like, oh, he's definitely bad if it wasn't like a Fire Emblem game, but I feel like Aelfric is evil. And Aelfric knew our mom, and Byleth's mom is almost irrelevant in Three Houses. She gets brought up like once by Geralt, and maybe once by Rhea, I don't remember. Like once by Geralt when he's like, look at this ring, I loved your mom, give it to someone. But they brought up that Aelfric knew our mom or whatever, I think, right? Pretty sure. Aelfric wants to revive my mom. Calling it. Because he loved her, probably, I don't know.
Master Aelfric's done so much for me. I wanted to pay him back one day, but instead, I let this happen. I'll never make this up to him. I'm disgusted with myself. Don't look at me, I'm a monster.
Okay, calm down, bro.
I was speaking with Hapi earlier, and it dawned on me that she may possess a unique crest. Perhaps it's linked to the Four Apostles. If so, then in the chasm... No, there isn't enough to back that up. Oh, sorry, Professor. I need to think on this longer before sharing my theories.
Old man!
Aelfric is a prominent figure in the church. If the Archbishop hears what happened, she might send the Knights of Seros. That'd make things complicated. Folks down here don't trust her.
There's gotta be... I'm trying to think of what other possibilities there could be, but, like, this whole chalice being able to resurrect someone has to relate to Sothis. Because I think they said that Saint Seros tried to get the Four Apostles to, like, revive someone with it or whatever. Or to revive they might have even straight up said revive the goddess. I don't remember exactly. That was a couple of days ago. So, like, originally the chalice was used to like try and revive Sothis, and it failed. Now someone else is getting the chalice. I don't think it's Rhea. I don't think Rhea is going to be trying to get the chalice and do stuff. There's no way, because then that would like conflict with the main story, because it would show Rhea's true colors and whatnot too early to Byleth and all. Because this, like, takes place after you get the Sword of the Creator, but before Geralt dies. Or at least before your hair changes colors, which I think your hair changes color and then Geralt dies? It's been a minute. So, the only thing I can think of is that they brought up my mom. So, maybe it's Aelfric trying to revive my mom. The only other possibility is that it's just gonna be some random dude we've never seen or heard of before, who's like, I want to revive my long-lost cousin or something. And that would be super lame. Like, super giga lame. You're right, Geralt dies, and that's when you go try to get revenge on Kranya, and that's when Byleth's hair changes. Right, I remember now. You're right, chat.
It all happened so fast. They forced their way in and took Aelfric. There was nothing I could do. We all wanted to fight, but Aelfric stopped us. He always thinks of others first, even if it means sacrificing himself.
Where have I not spoken to people yet? Got these guys over here.
The Ashen Wolves are strong, but I don't think even they can do this on their own. You'll lend them a hand, won't you, Professor? Please, save Aelfric.
Yeah, I'm on it.
It's gotten pretty dangerous around here, so we've sent all the children back to their homes.
Where are their homes? Are their homes not, like, right around here?
I hope Aelfric's all right.
Doesn't the game tell me when I've spoken to everyone? I think it does.
If you ask me, we can't expect to just mosey on by, hand over the chalice, and make it out alive. Nothing sounds better than saving Aelfric and roughing up the jerks who took him. It's just, well, as the relentless king of grappling, I'll be fine. But I'm worried about the others.
It'll work out, don't worry. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder if this next chapter could be the last one, actually. 5 chapters? I mean, it seems a little low, but it sounds like a nice number. Or maybe there's gonna be one more after this. Maybe it's 6 chapters because that's half of pre-time skip? Aren't the first 12 chapters of 3 houses pre-time skip, and then after that you have a changing amount of chapters depending on what route you're on?
Really?
I think so. I don't see anyone else to talk to. Maybe the game doesn't tell me when I finish speaking with everyone? I don't recall. It's 12 or 13 chapters pre-time skip. I'm pretty sure it's 12. I think chapter 13 is the first time skip chapter, but I could be wrong. It should be 12 because it's a full year, right? Don't you spend a full year at the monastery before the time skip in the war? That would be 12 chapters because they're 12 months and each chapter is a month. Here we go. Haven't spoken to this person.
The leader of the group that took Aelfric. I've seen him before. He wouldn't hesitate to slaughter an entire town if he stood to gain even a little by it. His laugh chills me to the bone.
Okay, maybe Aelfric isn't bad, and there is some other, like, really bad dude they're gonna introduce right now. Oh, well, you know. Either the game doesn't tell me when I've spoken to everyone, or I'm still missing someone. Missing this lady.
I have seen nothing. I have been here, in this place, where I always am. You cannot think it was me who did something. I am full of innocence.
Are you Starfire from Teen Titans? Yeah, there it is. I do want to see about repairing Balthus's relic that I hate trying to pronounce before we go. Can I buy... Dude, I really wish they let you purchase other battalions. I hate the... I mean, most of the ones they've given us are fine, but I just wish I had Stride, man.
Hey there.
Repair? This. Okay, I have enough steel, I just need a lot more money, which I should have bullions for.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, give me a second, sorry.
Welcome.
Should be good to go.
This one? Thank you. This one? This one? Thank you.
Bum bum, bada bum.
This one? Thank you.
Give me all this money.
This one? Thank you. Please come again.
Hey there.
Hello. I would like to repair these bad boys.
Is this it? There you go.
Thank you. And what do you do with do you forge the rusted stuff? This just makes it a normal iron lance. I mean, I guess I will, but feels kind of pointless. I was hoping it would be something like actually decent.
Come back anytime.
Hey there.
Well, next chapter. Time to go rescue Aelfric.
We really lucked out there. Fewer injuries than I would have expected, and most were minor.
I suppose the only conclusion we can draw is that they really were after Aelfric all this time.
Perhaps they were instructed to avoid unnecessary casualties.
Is that Aelfric guy really a cardinal? Are the secret cardinals really a thing? I thought that was a myth.
No, Hilda, it's not a myth. It's just something that they didn't come up with in the base game, but then had to make up for the DLC. There's a difference.
Hard to believe. Did you folks in the Ashen Wolves know that?
No, that's news to me. The identity of the Cardinals is top secret, even within the church. He never would have told us something like that. Oh, except maybe Yuri.
He and I talk about a lot of things. But right now, I'd say we have more important topics to discuss than his title. Aelfric's been kidnapped. What are we going to do about it?
Even if it is in the name of rescuing him, we simply cannot hand over the chalice to those scoundrels.
Let's just give them the thing and be done with it.
Professor, I came as fast as I could when I heard the report. I had no idea you'd be here.
Is this loud, excitable knight a friend of yours?
No. I don't know this man.
Professor, I love a good joke myself, but that one was rather cruel, don't you think? Now, about Aelfric's kidnapping. Since he's an important member of the church, we must use any means necessary to find him. That said, most of the Holy Knights have been deployed to deal with the Western Church.
Sure, but any knights are better than no knights, yeah?
I like your attitude, though I'm still embarrassed that we're not in full force. But hey, at least we're quite forceful.
Here, take this letter. We believe it was left by whoever kidnapped the Cardinal. In it, the enemy clearly spells out their plan. They're after a chalice that was hidden beneath Abyss.
A chalice, hmm? A chalice? Ah, do you mean the chalice? But no, why would it be there? I've never heard anything about it being stowed away in Abyss.
Then this is gonna come as a shock, pal.
What in the goddess's name? Is that really the chalice from the legends?
The probability of that is unassailably high, yes.
It was guarded by a bunch of giant creepy toys. There was powerful magic protecting it and everything.
I saw it with my own eyes.
If you say so. Wow. That means the story about the chalice being bound was true. Well, what's done is done. Oh, but I guess it's not done just yet. I must report this to Lady Rhea at once.
Save the game.
Cindered Shadows. Betrayal.
Oh, betrayal, huh? Is it maybe because Aelfric is evil? Whoever could have predicted such an outcome? Does he also want to date my mom?